Assalamu alaikum. Today I'm going to show you how to make mutton leg roast. This is one of my favorite recipe which I learned from my mother-in-law long time ago. For this, it's a very easy recipe, but you just need some marination at least one day before overnight. I would prefer, because this leg, as you can see, is quite big, and obviously this needs to be tendered with some papaya paste for a few hours. For this, I've got here lamb leg, which is freshly done by a butcher. Here I've got some papaya paste, about 3 tablespoons heat, and some salt, and these are some almonds, and here 1 cup of yogurt, and about 4 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, and some here I've got some fried onion which I've fried earlier, and I've got here some oil. I've done the fried onions in the same oil, and I'm going to use the same oil for cooking this run. So here I've got some oil which I cooked onions in it, so I'm going to use the same oil for cooking the leg later on. Here I've got some nutmeg, about half teaspoon nutmeg, half teaspoon mace, and half teaspoon green cardamom powder, which is elaichi powder, jaifal and jawatri. Here I've got some dhania powder, green coriander powder, and here I've got some red chili powder and some garam masala. I'm going to use some tomato puree when I'm going to be cooking the leg with oil, and some kevra water. Now the first step is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these yogurt, onions, papaya paste, ginger garlic paste, all these dry ingredients into my jug, and I'm going to grind them together with yogurt except oil, and then grind them together. And now pour this masala all over the leg. And with the help of a fork, I'm going to tap this really hard for a few minutes so that all masala absorbs inside the leg on both sides. I'm going to tap this really hard for a few minutes. Tap, and then I'm going to leave this overnight. I'm going to cook this tomorrow. At least good 6 to 8 hours for good tenderness of the lamb. I've got here a very big pan, a flat sort of pan, so that the leg can rest easily. I would prefer a flat pan for that if possible. This is the leftover oil that I used for frying the onion. I would suggest, and I would prefer actually, to use fresh onion, freshly prepared. Don't use the ready-made onion, because otherwise you're not going to get the same good flavor for leg roast. And you can see here is the leg roast here, and I'm just tapping it again with all the masala. I'm going to put all this leg roast with masala into the oil. I put the leg in the oil to cook. I'm going to just quickly put it on high flame. They start bubbling, and I'm going to just leave it with the lid on, and I'm going to just leave it to cook on slow flame for around 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours. Just check if your meat is tender in 1.5 hours. If not, then leave it for another 30 minutes. It should be done in 2 hours. Shouldn't take, because we put raw papaya in it overnight, so it should be tender very quickly. So I'm going to just leave it and put the lid on slow flame. Now, as you can see, the leg is almost ready. I'm going to add a little bit of kevra water in it, just to give it extra flavor. And earlier I added a little bit of tomato puree, about 2 tablespoons tomato puree, to give it the color to the curry. You can bake this leg in the oven as well if you want to. If you don't want to cook it in a big pan, or you don't have a big pan, you can bake it in the oven. I like this in a curry form, so it doesn't get very dry. So I'm going to leave this curry, a thick curry with it, to eat with leg. And you can serve this with naan, parathas, anything you like. Do try this recipe. It's very easy. It just takes a little bit of longer cooking time, like I left it for 2 hours. So in 2 hours it's all ready, but otherwise the preparation and cooking is very easy. Do like my page on Farzi's Fantastic Food. Share my recipe with your friends and family on Facebook, and subscribe me on my YouTube channel Farzi's Fantastic Food. Enjoy.